In 2012, there was a shy 13-year-old boy who struggled to talk to people. Social interaction made him nervous, so instead of speaking to others, he began talking to his camera. Little did he know, this small decision would one day make him the biggest YouTuber in the world. This is the story of James Stephen Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, the king of YouTube. Born on May 7, 1998 in America, James, often called Jimmy, grew up in a difficult environment. His parents, both serving in the U.S. military, had an abusive relationship. By 2007, they divorced, and Jimmy and his younger brother were raised by their single mother. From childhood, Jimmy had an obsessive personality. At the age of 10, his obsession was baseball. But even while playing, he was extremely introverted, often hiding his face under his cap. He had no real friends, and with his mother busy at work, he spent much of his time alone. Then one day, he discovered a website where ordinary people uploaded videos they created, YouTube. Watching gamers play Minecraft and Call of Duty soon became his new obsession. He made a friend, Chris Tyson, who also loved YouTube. The two bonded instantly, spending hours discussing their favorite creators. At age 12, Jimmy saw his favorite YouTuber, Willie Rex, quit his job to pursue YouTube full-time. For Jimmy, it was a revelation. YouTube could be more than just a hobby, it could be a career. So he created his own channel, using a random Xbox username he once received, MrBeast 6000. Later, he dropped the 6000 and MrBeast was born. In the beginning, Jimmy made gaming videos without showing his face. Later, he started uploading opinion videos where gameplay ran in the background while he spoke about different topics. Eventually, he began analyzing the income and strategies of famous YouTubers. Surprisingly, while he couldn't express himself in public, Jimmy felt completely free and authentic in front of the camera. By 15, life took a harsh turn. Jimmy's health began to decline rapidly. He lost weight and suffered intense stomach pain. Doctors diagnosed him with Crohn's disease, a serious illness that forced him to give up baseball forever. It broke his heart, but it also fueled his determination to focus on YouTube. With only a Windows phone that shot in 480p and his brother's old laptop, Jimmy continued creating videos. Eventually, after saving money for an entire year, he bought basic equipment, a microphone, lights, and a secondhand iPhone. Soon, he and Chris began making skit videos just to entertain people. By this point, Jimmy had been on YouTube for 7 years without any real success, but he continued because of his extreme passion. Jimmy often told himself, either I'll become the biggest YouTuber in the world, or I'll keep trying until the end of my life. At 17, Jimmy wanted to drop out of college and focus on YouTube full-time, but his mother gave him an ultimatum. If you want to live in this house, you must go to college. So Jimmy pretended to attend college, but secretly spent his time making YouTube videos. By 2015, he began experimenting with unique, effort-heavy ideas. For example, he once tried cutting a table with plastic knives, a weird but entertaining concept. Slowly, his videos began gaining traction. Eventually, his channel earned enough to move out of his mother's home and live independently. One day, while watching a show with hundreds of episodes, Jimmy had a crazy idea. He turned on the camera and started counting, from 1 to 100,000. It took him 40 hours. When uploaded, the video went viral, earning 5 million views in just 5 days. After 400 uploads, Jimmy finally had his big break. He realized that to succeed on YouTube, he had to do unbelievable and fascinating things. So he doubled down, counting to 200,000, microwaving a microwave, even building castles out of plastic cups. By 2017, his subscriber count had skyrocketed from thousands to 1 million. That same year, MrBeast received his first brand deal for $5,000. Instead of keeping it, he convinced the brand to give him $10,000 and then handed it all to a homeless man. Chris recorded the man's emotional reaction, and when the video went online, it exploded. Viewers loved seeing genuine kindness, and the video went viral. This became the foundation of his giving away money content style. Whether tipping pizza delivery guys thousands of dollars, donating to Twitch streamers, or even giving his own mother $100,000, his videos struck an emotional chord. Psychologists call this the warm glow effect, the joy people feel when witnessing acts of kindness. Jimmy had unlocked a secret formula. The more he gave, the bigger his audience grew. By 2018, Jimmy began scaling up, spending hundreds of thousands on stunts, challenges, and massive giveaways. He built giant cardboard mansions, survived 24 hours underwater, and gave away cars, houses, even private jets. His friends, Chris, Chandler, Carl, and Nolan, became recurring characters, which made viewers return to the channel again and again. That year, he hit 3 million subscribers, but he wasn't satisfied. He studied thumbnail psychology, mastering strategies like no clutter, small versus big objects, and color theory, making his thumbnails impossible to ignore. At the same time, He developed a minute-by-minute video retention strategy, ensuring viewers stayed hooked until the very end. This is why his videos rarely flop. By 2019, he had over 20 million subscribers. Over the next few years, MrBeast launched businesses like Feastables and even his own analytics platform, ViewStats. By 2024, he crossed 300 million subscribers, officially becoming the biggest YouTuber in the world. But then came the biggest test of his career. In mid-2024, a former employee named Donaldson released 2 shocking expose videos accusing MrBeast of faking his philanthropy and even rigging competitions. The internet erupted. Hashtags like #boycott_MrBeast trended, his videos got millions of dislikes, and brands canceled deals worth millions. Everyone thought this was the end, but Jimmy stayed calm. He didn't panic. Soon another channel investigated and debunked Donaldson's claims, proving most allegations false. Eventually, Jimmy himself released a detailed podcast addressing every accusation transparently. Within weeks, he regained the trust of his fans. Donaldson disappeared from the internet, and MrBeast emerged stronger than ever. Today, MrBeast is worth over $1 billion, has produced a $100 million show with Amazon Prime, and is widely regarded as one of the greatest entertainers of our generation. But what makes his story truly legendary is this. It all began with a shy boy who was too afraid to speak to people, so he spoke to his camera instead. That boy is now the king of YouTube.